This is Saturday. I've now slept at my place for 3 nights, and all's well. It's been quiet every night, so that's a good sign. Looks like monkey business ain't open on the weekends, which is also a good thing. Yesterday was weird. Like when I was walking down towards the legal office just to get some advice from the conveyancer about that rent that I thought I was owed. I was just walking along across Martyn Street, and this guy abuses me from his car because I'd cut it too fine crossing the road in front of him. I mean, he wasn't travelling that fast, but I don't know why he had to bloody hurl verbal abuse at me just because I didn't fit within his safety limits. I mean, just ridiculous. Some people are so highly strung. That was the downside of that day, but then I got some good news when I went to the legal office. I left a message for them to ring me back. They took their sweet time to get back to me, but it was good news. I am entitled to 2 weeks' rent. I don't know what that property manager was on about. She was making it sound as if I wasn't. I'm allowed to cross another bloody... There's a problem with people here. That guy beat me because I walked across the road just because they turned around. You know, there's a strange mentality up here. So I copped abuse yesterday, and today that guy, for some reason, bips his horn. And I was just crossing the road on a pedestrian crossing. I'm allowed to do that. Anyway, so that's the downside as far as politeness is concerned here. The other weird thing, that the opposite side of that is when I was walking back, two different people sort of said hello spontaneously. It's very unusual, especially for a couple to happen too. So that was good, and like I said, it was good news to get find out getting that rent, which is fantastic, because it looks as though I'm going to be getting very little of the bond back. Yeah, the other weird thing that happened was around Cairns, you can just walk along the street and you'll get groups of Aboriginals who will just basically plunk themselves down in a circle and just on the footpath or the walking track, for instance. And I actually came across the same thing the other day. It's not uncommon. And but the guy actually just around the corner from where I'm living, he actually apologised, and that's never happened before. So that was a nice change too. So expect the unexpected. But yeah, I don't know, the strange attitude with road rage really pisses me off. I don't drive, but I've never quite understood why people's mentality changes when they get behind the wheel of a car. Maybe it makes them feel empowered or something. It even happened with my ex, who's sort of like, she's Miss Uber pacifist type, but she got really narky when she got involved in some sort of an altercation with another motorist. And I saw that with my father as well. He did the same thing. He got quite nasty, you know. It's just like their moods changed, and it's like they were given a ticket to basically be arseholes when it came to any confrontation to do with something on the road. I don't quite understand that, why human nature is different when you're actually behind the wheel of a car compared to being, say, a pedestrian. It's like, I guess you feel as though you've got a superiority complex and that people walking are inferiors. I don't get it, because we all have to walk at some stage, don't we? It's bizarre, but it's certainly, that mentality seems to be alive and well up here. This is why I'm looking forward to getting my own NBN back home, because having to deal with the library thing is not so great. At least I was prepared today. I brought my glasses, which helped, and my memory stick, so I could actually download some stuff, so that was good. But both times, first yesterday I was sitting next to this middle-aged guy who was quite nosy and kept telling me about how his wife had an eye operation when he realised I was short-sighted, and you know, just one of these guys who's obviously likes to get involved in your business, and I just wanted to get online. And today I have I'm sitting next to this young boy who's coughing continually, and that's just what I don't need as an asthmatic, is to get a cold. So yeah, I really get pissed off when people take the kids in public places when they're not well like that. If you've got a cold or something, just common sense would say don't mix with other people till you're over it. But oh, the other thing about the road rage I was going to mention too is that Glenn showed a bit of it. Smithfield, we were going to the Dan Murphy car park, and he was actually leaving the place going the wrong direction, and some elderly woman sort of pointed it out to him. He's going the wrong way. It was a pretty trivial thing to point out, because I mean he was going to get out there anyway, and there wasn't any other traffic, but he gave her a mouthful. So yeah, I think there's something to that road rage thing. People, you know, he's a reasonably friendly, mild-mannered guy generally, very gregarious, but get him behind the wheel too, the same thing can happen. So I think it happens to everybody. Not to me, because I don't drive.